Hello everybody, welcome back to more Hades. We're going to be using the aspect of Eris. I already popped in one upgrade that was a 4 Titan Blood to make it go up to 60% bonus damage after absorbing your special. Does it work on the actual special itself? 60. 96. It does indeed. How about, you know what, I'm curious. Do we do 60 or do we do the 90 if we're standing in it at the same time?
Yeah,
Wow, hey, that's pretty slick. I wouldn't have necessarily thought that that would interact in that way. That's, you know what, I really like that. You get the damage buff while you're being hit by it. Very cool. As for what I want to go for, I don't know, man. I wouldn't hate Artemis. You know, we do have, we got a lambent plume we gotta go for here. It's gonna be a little bit weird, for sure. We could pop down the heat level there and put it up here with what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be going quick, because that is kind of what this is all about. 1% dodge chance and move speed every time you quickly clear an encounter. I will try to not, like,
I'm ready.
You know, ruin the game. Because, you know, sometimes going too quickly can make it kind of, like, unfun in a different way. If you're not going for a full speed run.
You think I haven't tried?
Okay. But yeah, it's like, because it exists in this weird middle ground with the speed run, you know. It's like a bad speed run.
Don't you, love? I'd forgive you if you didn't. For my husband, he is always busy with his work. I'm grateful that you're there for me to talk to.
Wonder when we're gonna unlock that there. You know what? Very, very much cool with just getting an attack damage upgrade there. Boom.
That was my keepsake.
There's 1%, just like that. I do know that we need to get this up to rank 3 for something. I can't remember what for. I just remember I've been told that, you know. I've been told that. I'm not really, like, on the hunt for spoilers, but spoilers kind of just find me. But the thing is, like, a half spoiler, because I don't even remember what exactly it's for. So it's, like, hardly that big of an issue, I guess. But we're going to get most of our lambent plume upgrading right now, I would say, probably in this first zone. You can see right underneath the keepsake, the actual little marker for it. Whoop, that last one.
My keepsake.
But these ones are quite easy. I should probably go for the money. I should probably go for money more. I'm well aware. I think I value money less than I should, but it's kind of just because it's like a proposed value instead of something slightly more guaranteed. In the sense of, like, you know, you get to see that we know for a fact we're gonna get an Artemis boon, and you know I enjoy the Artemis boons.
In your honor, Lady Artemis. Your mighty blessings have helped me through so many trials now, and I always welcome your level-headed presence here.
Look, I like being worshipped just as much as anybody, Zagreus, though bear in mind that you can always leave the worship of me to the forest nymphs, all right? Something's troubled me a little about you. You fight so desperately. At first I thought you simply lacked in patience, but now I see it's urgency that drives you. What is it that you're after, really?
I'm gonna go for the call. I'm gonna go for the call. It should help us with a couple of the duos, I suppose. Oh, we're all the way up to the lock. We've not gotten a single god. We've not gotten a single god to unlock their heart for us. And I'm wondering exactly what we might need to do to make that happen. Let's check out the shop. We might actually get the ability to fight Charon. We could if we wanted to. Do I want to? I don't know.
Just what I need.
Hey, sure. Wait, though. For 10 seconds. 33% dodge chance, move speed for 10 seconds. We could stack up our other dodge That sounds really goofy. I don't want to fight him. Wait, hold on. I don't want to fight him right now. It's way too early. Way too early. What on earth? Can't believe I was even like, I was considering it for a second. It's way too early. He does not scale as far as I'm aware. I think he's just as tough no matter when you fight him, so fighting him early seems really stupid. At least that's what I'm pretty sure.
Lady Demeter.
I warn you, Zagreus, as not to make attempts to grow much closer with me thus. I'm much your elder, after all, and you're my little sprout. What say we keep it that way, hmm?
What say we do? What say we don't? Special... What is their combo? Your cast fires the crystal beam directly at you for plus 4 seconds. Super weird. See, I want an upgraded version of the special. That's what I want. Oh well. Oh well. Let's check out some Athena. Does this fight get like an upgraded amount of time that we get to be here for it? One would think, right? That would be logical. Yep. Well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Got it anyway.
Relentless in your effort to escape, dear cousin. In spite of all our differences, perseverance is a quality we all possess.
I just really like this dash. I don't know what there is. What else there is to say? It's like, it's one of my favorite just feeling moves in the game. It's just a dash, but it like, you can do relatively okay damage with it, and it's like just a nice way. It's one of my favorite deflecting abilities in the game. 'Cause it's so simple, it's so easy, and you're more likely to get random deflects that you maybe weren't quite pining for. We're already up to 7%.
What's in the well this time? This ought to help for sure.
Doot. Especially since we got the extra darkness right here, so we can heal ourselves up immediately. Okay. We do so much damage. This weapon, the extra 60%. I don't know. It seems kind of nuts. See, I don't think we could. This is gonna be the first one we're gonna get, and that's kind of silly because with the way that the enemies were spawning, there actually was literally not a possible way for us to get the Lambent Plume there. That's something we're gonna have to keep in mind. And thus, it makes it easier to not get mad at this one compared to like the Pierced Butterfly. How sometimes it's not too hard to get mad at. Like knowing that there's some times where we just won't be able to get it. It's, you know, and it won't be our fault, and it won't be the fault of like one stinky attack or something. It's not as nasty to me. I feel like we have a quest line we really have to get booking on here.
It's him, Baldy.
Hello, sir.
I can't gift to you, but I can gift to Baldy now.
What's the latest, Baldy? Had any good tumbles down that hill of late? Good chat.
We got an upgrade. 2% cast damage bonus. Get wrecked.
Hey, sir. I've always wondered, what were you like back when you were alive? Were you always this wise?
Might surprise you, Highness. I have a bit of royalty in me myself. Not on your level, mind, but I was very much a king. Though, I'll be honest, I wasn't much of a good man.
Huh. I thought I sensed the royalty in you. Although I can't imagine you as anything besides the gentleman I know you for, my friend.
Well, that is awful kind of you to say. Though I would like to think my punishment here wasn't without warrant. At least I've had a lot of time to think it through.
Darkness is a, you know,
Cheers,
helps
mate.
us out. Meta progress helps us out with the actual current run too, because of that heal there. That's the nice thing about this, that I do continually
use this.
forget to, should I have done that? Should I bother? Do I get a reroll for it? I don't think so. Continually forget to change that back.
Greetings, Electo.
Greetings, Electo.
You know something, Redblood? In retrospect, I should have known this wasn't going to be a quick job.
They say both gods and
You've
mortals
never
are
killed me.
notoriously poor at estimating how long it takes to get anything done.
Normally when I'm on the job, they grovel, then they scream. They shut up eventually, but not you. At least, not yet.
2 extra % damage. Get wrecked. Oop. Oh my. Okay. Nope.
She's powering up.
Okay. Clean enough. Please. Whoop. Deflected at least. Alright, clean and easy. Again. Don't act like you're not impressed, Electo.
Get out.
Neat. So, oh, okay. 9% extra move speed, 9% chance to dodge. It's pretty hard to not love that.
You have more difficulties up in Asphodel.
Ouch!
Money.
Yay! Money! Money! Ah, money! I love it. I love it.
Coming up.
So we have, what, 1,400 darkness. At 2,000, we get the ability to add another reroll. That's kind of a nice meta progress thing. It's nice to think that we're not just sitting on any, like, major upgrades to meta progress, though. So we have all the tools in our disposal, really, at this point. Could we make things better by getting more rerolls? Yeah, of course we could. Yep. But it's not gonna be like, it's not night and day in any respect. Okay. Oh, heavens. Too bad to give me that dodge.
What do we have
Bong.
here?
Yeah, if it was not already, like, such a guarantee
Let's
that we
get
go
out of
for
here.
darkness over gems. Now we really go for darkness over gems. And it is an interesting thing how we have, like, the 20% extra darkness and gems from just selecting certain weapons is actually an in-game helper now. Yeah, see, this is a room where there's just a lot of phases. We literally may not be able to do this in time. Being a little more reckless. Okay, good. Bong. Just trying to get all that action in now. Beautiful.
Who dares?
Yo, what? Did that, like, hit him in the air? Yep. Okay. And good. 108, 108, 108,
I
108.
should not be the supervisor here.
Now to collect.
Darkness rich. I relate to that man sitting on that sarcophagus back there heavily. Okay. Please stay there. Thank you. We deflected that right back, too. Get popped. Feel the wrath of my 2% extra cast damage from Boldy, friendo. Oh, sure. Bong.
Nice.
I don't think that was as hard of a choice as I made it. It's between the mini boss
the
fight,
Barge of Death is never late.
and which the Barge of Death is technically a mini boss fight, but I don't know. I never have nearly as much issue with it as any other mini boss fights. Not that, you know, like, the other mini-bosses were even that bad. The fact that, like, considering this even a mini-boss, like, I bet you some people in the comments are going to be like, I had no idea it was technically even a mini-boss still to this day, you know. Whoop. Okay, gain that dodge chance and move speed. Whoop. That's why it's, like, so frequently present, is because it's, yeah, it's a scripted, it's a little scripted dealio. It's this or the Gorgon head, which is definitely the worst one between the two. Yeah, I mean, we did it kind of slow, but I'm not sure if that was possible to do within any kind of time limit.
Dearest, you must know,
Oops.
Goddess Athena and myself, we don't always share a common view. Perhaps because she overthinks things constantly, while my heart leads me on.
I'm glad we understand each other then. It would be most embarrassing to be caught bickering amongst ourselves in front of ZAGREUS.
Interesting.
So I apparently understand this wrong, which is it gains your backstab damage as damage. It's not, you do not have to backstab with it, apparently. Apparently, just whatever backstab damage you have. So if we increased our backstab damage in some way, via like expose or anything, then we could potentially just get a lot more damage off on them. So our backstab damage is like, it's probably okay right now from the mirror and everything. Whoop. We're definitely reaching the point where the plume is a lot harder to reliably stack up. Yep.
Tuned up.
Okay. I was just trying to see if it made more sense to spread it out a little bit more, but it does not look like that is the case. So it looks like we should probably, for the most part, just rapid fire it. Seems nuts. Seems crazy. I said maybe. The special seems a little bit crazy.
I'll pay for that.
Chance to crit? Yeah, I could see that getting kind of nuts. So yes, we should have gone for the special. I am well aware it would be a good idea, but I'm thinking about it. If we get that backstab damage, it gets increased by a certain amount, by that certain percentage, and then we crit with it, that seems like it's going to be really high damage.
Can't do that. Nice.
Trying to get in there. Gotta get used to being able to do this 3 times. It's kind of weird. Yep. Yeah, it's very. It's so weird. We have so many buttons we could press at any time here. We're just gonna have to process it mentally as literally just pressing the button 3 times in a row. I think is gonna be the best outcome. Wow. Yep. Okay, get that movement speed, get that dodge. Yeah, baby! Kaboom, baby! Okay, come on. Lame it, bloom, boy! Too easy.
Lovely chatting with you, Lerny, dear.
Bye-bye, Lerny.
Beautiful.
So there's an achievement for this. That's why I keep on checking this. 14%. I feel like it's like 30 or something, isn't it? I'm curious. Let's take a look. I'm exploring the Steam base thing here. It is 20%. That's it? That's it? And I am imagining the higher upgrades. Weird. I'm imagining that the higher upgrades are like, yeah, you gain more dodge chance? That's so easy. That's so easy. Okay.
Yes.
I'll take it. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna complain it. Why would I worry? Free achievement, baby. Free achievement.
Pick a fight.
Our HP is pretty booty, says the man who do not care. Let's just get more damage so we can continue to go quick. So we can get more dodging. Instead of getting health, let's just dodge a lot, right? Okay.
Not yet.
Whoop. Next.
Power of the gods. Palm power.
I don't know. I like the thought of it. Wow me, Hermes. Wow me. Some of these rooms just you enter weird. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it. Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah, that cast is doing a lot of damage.
Time for a boost.
Aphrodite's really something, don't you think so, cuz? Normally I'd stop for no one here, but when it comes to her, exceptions must be made.
Ah, wow, cool. But I gotta. Kind of just feels like a waste of time. I know it's not. I know it's not. But it kind of just feels like one. Okay, so in theory we get this extra boost here. Does it improve our cast? I don't recall. $322 is nothing to scoff at for a cast. Okay.
Not yet.
Yep.
Let's see how we can modify the rail.
Your attack bounces to one additional foe. You know what? We're getting up in their face. Oh. I was gonna say we're getting up in their face. That is definitely closer than I was thinking we were gonna have to get.
Say, you're from Crete originally, aren't you, Asterius? I know this is a stretch, but I don't suppose you ever heard of a commander by the name of Skelemius? Captain of the Cretan Second Fleet, something like that?
The King of Crete commanded the greatest navy in the world. Even I knew that, having never seen the light of day, the ships, the sea. Skelemius, huh? I might have heard the name. So what?
What? Skelemius was a real person then? But Skelly said... you know what? It's nothing, Asterius. Shall we?
Yes, let's.
Yeah, this better be doing some crazy damage. Oh, we definitely do. Hey, look, it's Skelemius. Oh my god. Get wrecked, Skelly. Okay, we're gonna have to guess it right here, basically. Oh! Wow!
I yield.
This does so much.
Well fought, Asterius.
I mean, was it?
Hear me on my authority.
Bad duo. Oh my god, I don't want any of this.
Let's
It's
see
so
what
bad.
else.
Give me expose. Yaw. Yeah. I don't know. Do we do like... that was a 700 damage crit there. This is a very fun run. Such a fun run. It really makes sense because we have to get up in their face anyways.
I can't.
Oh no. Give me that move speed and free my soul. Yep. Just use that to find out where the next enemy is so we can clear the room quicker. One more room. We're totally gonna do it. I'm gonna be a good boy. For once. For once. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do with this build against this group? What the hell was I supposed to do there?
I'm empty.
Okay. That was terrifying. We did it. 20%. 20%! Where's my achievement? There it is. Taste of Hermes. I got it. 20% movement speed. Oh my god. That is some damage. Find a fishing spot in Elysium. Who would have thought? Never thought I'd see the day. If we get the plume here, this is nuts. We did not deserve that, but I'll take it. Give me the healing, healing, healing. No. I don't want your stinky duo.
Come on up. That's a carp, all right.
That's a carp, all right. Okay. 21% movement speed, 21% dodge. That's kind of crazy.
Being kind, I guess.
Okay. Okay. I hope we get another Artemis boon, like, right here. No.
I'll take it. Give me a better boon.
Special upgrade, good. Alright. I'm, like, actually adoring this run. I really, really like the flavor of it. It is so up my alley. So!
I hope you're perfectly pleased with yourself, Hellspawn, because Asterius has been quite cross with me, such as he is. He says I have misjudged the likes of you. Outrageousness.
You don't hear me, King. We still have a lot to learn about this foe. Each time, he's differently equipped. Weapons, God-given abilities, and such. Despite our efforts, it's been difficult to read his strategies.
And now you're saying I can't fight Asterius? Even though I had no difficulty besting you within that maze of yours? Come on, let's do this fight.
Yep.
I can't.
1, 2, 3.
Not yet.
Scratch. What, Asterius? What was that, Asterius? Yep. We just dodged it all. Just none of it mattered. Bye. Whoop. No, I don't know what I'm thinking there. That was poorly timed. That was not. Thought he was gonna maybe stop. Yep. Oop. Hello. I'll just dodge. Just dodge forehead. Bye. Way too easy.
What a loudmouth. Hello, supportive shade.
Hello, supportive shade. 22%. Don't mind if I do. No way in hell are we changing it to rhyme.
Already made it that far, have you, boy?
Okay, okay. Is he commenting on my speed?
Oh, I'm rich.
Oh, I'm rich. That's so good. Alright, 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 alright. Does exposed make us do more damage with our cast now? Is that the truth? Is that the truth? I think it might be, but I don't know. Smash! 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 I really like this Lambent Plume, though. I'll probably use it again in the next episode to get it to its higher rank. I really wanted this to be better. I wanted pressure points, but I wanted it to be better. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Let's see here.
Okay.
This one, I guess.
I don't know what I'm even going for here.
You.
There's no Lambent Plume here in this room. It's only in the final rooms. It makes sense, but we do get that rank up. I imagine it's probably... Is it 1.5 now? That would be crazy, though. That'd be crazy, because then on a different run, we would have 44% dodge chance this run. That doesn't sound right at all. But I like it because it's like, if you play aggressive, you get, like, that dodge chance is massive. But is it, maybe it's 1.25 at rank 2 right now? I don't know. We'll have to see if we clear this final room here. We'll be able to tell pretty easily if we clear it in the times that we need. We just crit for 1,300, just like that. Oh, somebody left. Some damage. Yeah, about these rooms. I don't know how likely it is that we get the plumes. Oh, if it wasn't for you! Okay. 1.1. Ah. I was gonna say. Oh, ah. That is a legendary. Legendary. We negate an instance of damage every 20 seconds,
Enough of this
which
place.
is really, really, really good for a low HP, high dodge run. Really good. Like, I want that other Hermes thing so we can get yet more dodge. We'll save our reroll for that and everything. That just sounds hilarious. Like, we dodge everything, and then if we get hit, maybe we'll just dodge again. Like, 2 layers of dodge. It's just silly. This run is just omega silly.
Not yet. Worth it.
It is. I'd agree. Just trying to meme it. See if we could... Luigi could win at Mario Party with... Oh, by doing absolutely nothing.
It's no use.
Yep. What even happened, man?
Can't quite get acclimated to this.
Got outplayed.
Pre-armed.
Do you have a butt? If you did, it's gone now. You had it, but it's gone.
Shiny.
Oh boy. Give me the dodge.
Thank you, mate. Felt that.
I was gonna say, I'm doing that one because it's the prophecy. It's not worth a reroll. Where's the fish? Down here. We have a decent amount of bonus speed.
I caught one.
It's like a, yeah. It's like a 20-ish percent
Maybe this
upgrade
way.
to speed there. Maybe we'll get that 20% upgrade movement speed from the well. The well. Yep. Bye.
Can't do that.
I love just casting the 3 explosions when you know exactly that it is the last thing that you're going to need to do in the room, and then just kind of just waiting. There's something great about it. There's a non-zero chance we want to just ditch here.
What do we have? I'll just take this
8
one.
encounters. It's probably, yeah, it's a decent attack speed up then. It's 20% and we had 75%. It's what, 140%? Well, 140, 14%, 140. You know what I'm saying. It's something. It doesn't sound like a lot that much, but that's the that's effectively the Ares upgrade. And that apparently deserves a whole boon slot.
Lady Aphrodite.
Oops. Don't care.
I would like none of these.
More interesting indeed. More interesting indeed. 7 rooms. We can do another path. I don't care about health. I don't care about health. Right.
Not now.
All right, so we can probably get this palm and get that other palm back there. Is it a double palm? I think it might be a double palm. 1800 crit. Oh, we haven't gotten the Satyr Sack. I have no choice over the matter. I'm just so used to getting the Satyr Sack by now.
Not yet.
I have fingers crossed as the Satyr Sack then. Can I remember the last time it's been the final room?
Now.
There we go.
Gods grant me strength.
There we go. Curious to see how much damage that does now. I don't care about the HP. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Fang-bearing Cerberus directs all 3 of its attentions toward the Satyr Sack.
Oops. Thank you, boy.
It's a very short range. I really like it though. So if we have the base gun, we do still get the ZAGREUS aspect. We still get the plus 12 shots though, don't we? That's kind of neat because this one it subtracts the amount of ammo you have by 4. Hi, Papa. I have a gun.
You're never late, Father.
You bypassed Cerberus again, I see. Unfortunately for the both of us.
Time to die, Papa. Time to die. Nope. Nope. Even if you hit me, you might not hit me, Papa. Let me just tell you that right now. You're in for a terrible, terrible time. Whoop. Yip, yip. Yip, yip. Yip, yip. Get out of here, you stinker. Okay. I hate getting these ones. They just ruin the tempo of everything. That was a 2,000 crit.
Okay. Not yet. Like that?
Woo!
Come on and die. This is for your own good.
Okay. This is for your own good then, too, Papa. Good cast miss.
Not now.
Aww.
Can't do that.
Dodged. You thought you hit me? Try again!
You.
Wow.
You broke through every one of my defenses once again.
Not only, but I made a fool of all your defenses. Oh my god. Wow. Wow!
In the name of Hades.
Wow! There's too much. Too much that's really relevant. Okay. There we go. The cast bonus extra 2% is kind of what carried us there, though, if I'm gonna be honest with myself. Oh. Did we got the lambent plume off of Papa.
Yep, that's a trout.
Good stuff. All right.
In his great hurry to explore the countryside, the hapless-footed prince steps on the peel of a most exotic, snow-colored fruit and tumbles backward with such sudden, violent force that you know what occurs.
No, no! I want the alternate recording of that one where he just goes, "He slipped on a banana peel." That'd be so good. But, alas, speaking of so good, that run was.
Thank you, thank you.
Here, have a gift.
Well, this is like a dream come true.
Sorry.
I mean, how come you're always being so darn nice
Yes,
to me?
always.
But anyway, thanks.
Sure thing, Hypnos. Knock yourself out.
Always
Just keep a
nice.
watch over the pool of sticks there, same as always.
Oh wow, that started to pop up fast. No Meg?
Deuce is probably cleaning the rafters.
Cool, dude.
Much obliged.
What do you got? Fine. It's not like an amazing ratio, but
I'll take it.
But I'll take it, exactly. Oh, it's Meg.
And so, who else is there to be depended on? You are a trusted overseer, Megara. Your station is no accident, and there is no one better fit for what you do. I urge you to look inwardly. How you approach your work is vital to the end result.
Thank you for the advice, Nyx. I don't know what I'd do without you, or what this house would be if not for you.
We all do that which is within our power.
Not my business.
Not my well, not my business. I'm gonna pop back out. Oh, wait a minute. We did this. What did we do?
The prophecy has been
but
fulfilled.
of course. And we will pop back. Want to see if we can maybe give Nyx a gift. Yeah, hell yeah, I did.
Resolve the trouble with the satyrs yet?
Still can't give a gift.
Zagreus, how am I doing as a mother? Tell me honestly. Nyx has had so much to share about raising you. Foods you hated or enjoyed, your natural abilities, your friendships. She knows everything. Sometimes I wonder how I can ever compete.
Mother, I think you're doing great. And I'm sure you know it's not a competition between you and Nyx. I just get the benefit of having two great mothers rather than one. Or zero.
Thank you, my son. I know I wasn't there for most of the hard part, but I'm here now. Though when I inevitably, inadvertently trample all over your feelings at some point, please tell me, all right?
It's a deal.
Ooh, yes!
Mother, I know there may not be many things you miss from living on Olympus, though I wondered if perhaps ambrosia may be one of them. And got you some because, well, here.
Why, this really is ambrosia. How did you even acquire this, ZAGREUS? It brings back memories for certain, and never the bad ones, which I think it must be why we prize this stuff so much. This is for me.
It is, of course. And it's my dearest hope that at some point long from now, when you're relaxing with a bottle of ambrosia, dare I say perhaps with Father, that these memories will be among the ones that spring to mind.
Oh, my son. I shall certainly not need ambrosia to think back upon getting to know you with the greatest fondness. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Mother.
Did we done get the emoji? Oh, you done get the emoji at full, don't you?
You like it when you get pets like this, don't you, boy?
Pet boy. Alright.
How goes your heated rivalry against the greatest king of Athens lately, boy?
Rivalry.
Your battles
As
with him
if,
and
my
the
boy.
Minotaur must be
As
the
if.
talk of the Underworld of late.
Admitted, Father. Theseus was the only hero you were able to recruit to stand against me. All the while he gets to boast about being the champion. Well, was Heracles too busy for the task?
Speak not to me of Heracles. You know these heroes by their deeds, not by their character. Heracles is fortunate he's in my brother's favor. Else he would be in Tartarus where he belongs. The mortal concept of what constitutes a hero is absurd.
They should have asked the expert, I suppose.
Okay.
Achilles, if a friend of yours were in need of assistance, but the only way you could assist them was to somehow change the terms of an ancient pact Father probably forced on them, what would you do?
I would be very careful, above all. Do you understand, lad? I would not wish to make things any worse. How many pacts such as the one you're thinking of are buried back in the administrative chamber there? Even your father can't keep track. Although, perhaps Nyx can.
Nyx, you're right. She knows everything. Wouldn't hurt to ask her, I suppose.
Just watch yourself.
Can I, maybe if I leave and come back? Can we now? Yeah, it's a little awkward. But oh well. Well, I guess we'll have to talk to her on the next run. And oh, okay, I was saying he's gone, but he just blends in so well. All right. Final thing is, let's make the lounge fancier. This way we can get a couple things.
Job. Who am I to stop the shades there in the lounge from cooking up whatever it is they're making?
That would not have been next on my list.
That's okay. Oh, all the stuff, not all the little itty-bitty stuff for the kitchenette.
Let's lighten things up a little around here.
Give him everything he needs. He's precious. Look at him cutting that onion.
Contractor, work approved. All right, let's see what we've got.
A decadent acquisition.
Wow. Fine, let's get the serpentine tables.
I think the lounge will be better off with these tables here.
There were no complaints on record of the prior tables.
I love that he actually has a line for that. All right. Okay. Okie dokie. Wow, that is a lot. Okay. I think we're gonna call it for now then. Sounds good. Seems like we might have a decent amount of progress coming up shortly. I feel like we have to. Well, I guess I know for a fact with Sisyphus we need to unlock his keepsake before his what is it? His fable. We need to unlock his fable. Of course, is what I meant to say. Before that shows up, so I imagine I'll maybe need to do the same with Cerberus. What? I mean, we have to do that with Dusa, too, and then when we hit the max. All right. Well, that is going to do it here for today, then. Unless Scalamius has something to say to us, if the screen ever decides to load.
There you are. Say Skelly, or should I say Scalamius? I happen to have a chat with somebody familiar with that name. Large, bull-headed fellow originally from Crete. You said you made it all up. What's going on?
Never said I made it up, pal. I just knew you weren't gonna believe me. I mean, look at me. I look like a captain of the Cretan Second Fleet to you?
I don't know. I've never met one. Do they all just stand around doing nothing?
Well, sounds like somebody's never had to lead like 50 or something sailors in a voyage across the sea in a Minoan galley with nothing but the stars to guide them. What do you think the captains do? Pull the oars?
Wait, what about Hermes? He gave me the impression you might have been somebody else. Nobody in particular, not some great sea captain.
What is it with you gods talking behind the backs of all your friends, boyo?
Don't change the subject.
Don't change the subject!
Ah.
All right. Well, oh, hell yeah. About dang time. We got the get buff on the shield again, and that is going to do it for today, my friends. If you enjoyed the video, it takes no time at all to hit the like button, and it helps out this series quite a bit. Helps it rank higher in search results, everything like that, recommended videos, all those things that will help keep new people coming in and keep the justification for keeping the series around, alive and well for, you know, many weeks to come if you continue to do that. But if you start slipping on that kind of stuff, the series will start to dwindle, and maybe, you know, I don't want to stop playing. I like the game a lot. But if people stop enjoying it, people stop showing up, that's obviously going to be, you know, where we call things. I'm not saying that that's where it is right now. You guys are totally doing a great job. I'm just saying continue to do such a great job so that we can do it for a long time. But that's going to do it. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Subscribe for more Hades. Check out the channel. Roll likes more every single day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.